Hi again! Modern Farmhouse versions 1, 2, 3. Winter unboxing for you.
Yay!
Not much to do here at all. Maddie's going to take us away. Version 1.
Yeah.
Maddie's taken most of these because this makes her happy. And I want her happy.
Oh.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Okay, so I'm going to dive right into version 1. The item that was most talked about for version 1 is our snowmen, I should say. There's more than one.
Yeah.
So there is going to be 3 different ones, and our team is going to choose 2 for you to receive in your box. So I'll show you all 3 different versions of the snowmen, and then just remember you'll receive 2 of the 3 in your box.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So for this guy, I absolutely love him. This is the tallest of the 3. He is carved resin with snowflake design all around. Snowflakes on the front, side, back, his hat. He's wonderful. And each of these will have the exact same design. So each one will have a snowflake carved in, and it also has little glitter on the snowflake as well, just to add that little bit of just a little bit of something for your winter season.
Just a little.
So
11 inches.
11?
He's 11. This one's 11 tall.
Gosh darn.
I know.
See, and I don't realize how big things are before, when we're just looking at it on the screen. So this is a great example because, him next to my head, he's longer than my head.
He's good size.
He's a good size. So I'm going to move on to his buddies.
I'll take him for you. You're welcome.
So this is going to be the short guy. He is adorable.
This one's really adorable.
I love him, but I'm not going to lie, his buddy's my favorite. So they're just all so cute. And it does have the little scarf on here. And they're perfect.
They're fantastic. This one's 8.5.
He's
8.5
so cute.
tall. And we love that they have this wood look.
Mm-hmm.
Almost a whitewashed.
It does look
right?
like
a little
the
slightly whitewashed wood, and it's resin, so it's fantastic. We did not give you wood snowmen. You have these great resin snowmen that look like wood.
Yes. Okay, and this is the guy that I love the most. The Fatty Daddy. I just call him the Fatty Daddy, and he's wonderful.
He's super cute. He's 9.5 inches.
So you have a great variety of heights and sizes and looks to go with these guys, and they're wonderful. All right, so the next item in this curation is going to be your double-sided sign. So on this side, it's kind of like the little holly berries in the brown coating. And on this side, you have your white snowflakes to match.
To go with the snowflakes on your
snowflakes on your snowflake. Or snowflakes on your
snowman.
On your
snowman, that's it.
There we go. All right, and can we have some measurements?
I would love to.
Thank you.
You have, 10 inches.
Wonderful. So you have your 10-inch double-sided sign.
And I'll give you a width, too.
Oh, thank you. I want to say he's about, I'm not going to say it.
5.
Okay. I would have been right.
She would have had it. She just didn't want to say it.
No. You guess wrong so many times, and you just wait for the actual measurement. So this is going to be your double-sided sign. I absolutely love it. And it is very lightweight, so you can put him anywhere, and he will just be fantastic. Perfect. So next item, you can see it already in the video. All right, so this is our pine cone orb. He is huge. He is gargantuan.
He's really big.
So I will say, when he comes, we have him bubbled, so he will be a lot tighter, closer together. It is wired, so you can stretch him out, fluff him out, make him as big and beautiful as you would like. And for me, I love the fuller looks, so I would definitely fluff him out. And he is jumbo when you fluff him out. He's huge.
He's really big. She's right. When you fluff this guy out to its full potential, it is very big. And to add one thing to that, when you receive it, as Maddie said, it's going to be, in bubble, so it'll be compressed for you. You'll just need to pull it out and let it sit. Also, the bottom, when you first get it, if you just try to sit it without fluffing it, it will not balance because it isn't flat. Once you pull out all of the stems, then it lies flat perfectly.
Yes. And we decided to style him in a bowl. This happens to be the Luxe bowl from Fall version 2. Just in case you recognize him from a previous video or you have him yourself at home. So I'm going to set this guy back in the bowl. I believe he's around like 12 inches or so. He's big.
He goes up to 16.
Oh, okay, my bad.
It goes out to 16 inches.
He's huge.
It's very big.
So just keep that in mind as well. A nice substantial bowl for your orb.
It'll be great on a table. Again, as a centerpiece, you could take one of the previous trays we've given you through the years, a riser, or your beaded tray from, I think that was spring 2022.
I was about to say spring.
Yes. And put it on there. You could add a flameless pillar next to it if you wanted, just to give it a little extra something. So you can either lay it by itself, set him down alone, or put him on a tray or a riser, and it'd be beautiful. Or bowl.
Perfect. All right, so next item, and the last item for your version 1. I love this one. I love table runners. So, yeah.
She did. When she saw this, I say she did, because the moment she saw it, she said, are we putting that in one of the versions? And I said, yes, we are. And then that was it.
This is it. And I love this because it is also like a canvasy feel. So it's just that extra homey texture that I think of. So, I mean, I love canvas. So this is just wonderful. It is a pine cone and pine branch design on your runner, and we will absolutely have closer up photos for you of this guy as well. So I understand it might not translate very well through the camera on this video, but he is gorgeous.
And I think this one's 72 inches.
I was about to say, I think it was 72 inches.
Yes, this one is 72 inches long.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, this is a great one. It's a really nice runner, and it's a bit thick too.
Yes, it's substantial, so it's not going to fall apart on you after one season. You'll be able to use it for years and years, which I love because I don't want to use it for just 1 year. I like things to last. So this will last you. Okay, your turn.
So that was version 1 for you. On to version 2. As we all know, I'm a little less farmhouse and a little more contemporary luxe in my decor preferences, my aesthetic. So I picked the version 2 here that's probably leans more modern farmhouse into contemporary. We'll start with my favorite piece of the entire curation. Although I love the entire thing, this is my favorite. This is the ornament orb, and I love it. It's pine cone and ornaments. It does have a flat base for you on the bottom, so it'd be very easy to put on a table or in a bowl, easy to style. It does fluff out just a little bit. We will be having this bubbled, so just give it a little fluff and let it relax a little when you get it home. This is where you see the lavenders that we were talking about and the purples coming into play. It has just a little bit of glitter, and this is your mixed metals. So you'll see silver and gold in here, and they go so well together. So you can do either color or both when you're decorating with this orb. If you're more silver leaning or more gold leaning, this one's gonna go for you the entire way. This one is about 14 inches total. when it's all spruced out here for you, just so you know. And you can make it a little tighter, make it a little wider. It's very lightweight and easy, and there is a little glitter on this too.
Yes.
Not too much, but a little.
Just a little dusting.
We love it. And what we did is if you look over to the tree, we actually took, many of you bought this garland, the matching ornament garland. And we took ours and actually put it in the tree and decorated it in the tree. So it does have a hook at the top, and we just wound it through the tree and floofed it out. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna use a couple of those in my tree this year. So one more use for your garlands, we just wanted to add that in for you so you can actually see, you can wind that through your tree and you have another way to use it rather than just mantles or tables. Moving on, 3 pieces. This is a trio, thank you.
Absolutely.
And these are 14, 12, and 10 inches high. These are your kind of whitewashed, antiqued, gold finished stars. And they almost look as though they have that little bell on the bottoms of them. Very lightweight metal. You'll find that these might look similar to the Misty candle holders you received 2 winters ago as an option in one of your boxes. So if you picked that version a few winters ago and you got these, they're gonna go so great together and be beautiful. And they go fantastically well with your orb. So pretty.
They really do.
Easy decor right there. And I'll put all these over here because I have a few pieces more I want to show you. We did add a platter again per many requests on this one. And this one is a more subtle platter all winter long. This is a great all winter long. It's very hard to see. Remember, we're trying to avoid glares for you, so I'm going to hold it back. But we'll get pictures for you so you'll be able to see them. This one is kind of like, it has a milk glaze, they call it. So it's a milky glaze. It is cream with a little bit of rimming. Some have a little more brown, some a little less brown. They're all hand finished. So each one is slightly different. It is microwave and dishwasher safe, which we love.
Usable.
Usable. As we say, we really try our best to get you items that are microwave and dishwasher safe. And sometimes though the finishes are delicate and therefore we don't want them to be ruined, so we suggest you don't do that. This one's fine. And inside here, it's got a lovely design of it's a really pretty tree. So there's a really pretty tree design in here that's also kind of that milk glaze white.
Yeah.
And with a photo, like we say, you'll see it's beautiful, and it's 12.5 inches in length. So very usable for your food, decor, combination thereof. Okay, moving on. Another runner. But again, tons of requests for runners. Tons for the holidays. Lots of requests for runners. This one is 108 inches long. So if you have a long table, we got you. Now we're not going to pull this out all the way because Maddie and I, as we mentioned, are vertically challenged. So this is half the runner right here. Half. And this is my arm span. And this one is really pretty. Again, lightweight, easy, and really you could make this guy reversible if you wanted to just plain cream on one side, or you've got the really pretty cream with gold stitching in here, and it almost looks like a little golden flower type piece. It's really lovely. Demure enough, it's not going to take away from what you lay on your table, but it's definitely going to accent to what you put on your table.
Yes, definitely.
Love this guy. So to cap off version 2, 3 stars, a platter, a 108-inch runner, and my favorite pine cone orb. We're going to move right into version 3, which Maddie's taking away, and this one is our ode to Christmas. Absolutely holiday specific, per tons of requests.
Yes, so many people said, I love the seasonal decor, but and the slight ode to the holiday. However, this year I would love something season specific, holiday specific, and so that is what you're gonna get. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
And honestly, I was one of those people, I needed that too. I needed the fix in my life. So I'm gonna begin with our Santa. He is a terracotta Santa, and this is one of 2 versions. You will see one of 2 different versions. And the second one, I believe he has the Christmas tree standing next to him versus him holding the tree. So that is the second version. But look-wise, he is exactly the same height, same look. He just has his tree next to him versus holding it.
You cannot go wrong with either version that you receive. They are both adorable, and they are 12.5 inches tall.
Yes. So nice, substantial item. And just remember, terracotta, so he is fragile. And I love him. He's just the perfect.
He's that kind of
old-timey
retro-esque,
Santa.
right? You really
Yes.
get the feelings and the nostalgia feelings with
It's
this
just his whole curation.
It is.
This
We love
whole
this one.
box. It just gives you the feelings.
It does.
Like this cookie jar. It gives you the feelings. And it's happy
We get
feelings.
happy about
Just
this
that
cookie jar.
classic, nostalgic, just, I love it. The Santa they have on him is adorable. And he is, I believe, 7 or 7.5 inches deep from the top to the bottom. That is not including the lid. So that you'll have 7.5 inches deep of cookies. Keep that in mind.
Yes. Or, I'm a huge baker, especially during the holidays. So Maddie is too. I swear that we're always talking about new recipes we found or we want to try.
Yes.
You could put your flour, your sugar, any of your spices, your candies.
Definitely.
Now, of course, we just like to get right to baked goods. But any of that, as Maddie was mentioning to me earlier, peppermint bark,
Yes.
yumminess, just all the yummies in here, they'll go in there. And I'm sure that they won't last very long. Let's be honest. It's the
Let's be
holiday.
real.
Mhm.
At least at my house, no.
No.
I'll eat it if nobody else does. So it does have the Santa on the front and on the back as well. Exact same Santa design, and it's plain on the sides.
And that's another thing. If you're not too big on the Santa, flip it on its side, and then you have yourself just a nice holiday-esque without being, right on spot on Christmas canister.
Perfect.
And what a great gift.
Oh my gosh, yes. This whole curation. Everybody knows somebody that has a Christmas lover, and this would be wonderful. Just such a cute gift to send to someone.
Oh my gosh. And if you didn't want to send the entire box, you could piece them off, right? So all of these are great pieces. I've got, my sister is a huge, huge Christmas lover. If you're watching right now, guess what? Merry Christmas! Guess what you're getting?
Surprise!
Surprise!
This is our Cookies for Santa plate with the candy cane design on it, and I love it.
So adorable.
This is probably the signature plate that I will be pulling out for my son every year when we put cookies out for Santa.
Well, that's what it is. And it's a tradition. So we were also talking about this earlier, and that you did not hear. When we pulled out this plate, I said, oh, it reminds me of being a kid. And we celebrated Christmas, and so every year we would put out milk and cookies for Santa. We would wake up, the milk is partially drank, and the cookies were mostly eaten. So I want to say thank you, Dad, for taking one for the entire team and carrying on the tradition for as many years as you did. But this brings back that feeling and emotion that you get, and that's what that does for me. I see it and I think, oh.
Yes, this whole box just gives me that warm family home feel. And just you look back and you'll remember the signature items that you pulled out with your family and your kids and your sister and brother and everything, and it's just it's one of those that will stick with you. Okay, moving on.
Love.
Just love.
Love.
Just straight love.
Love this.
This is a 15-inch sign, and he is wonderful. I love him. He does have a hook on the back for you to easily hang him up. Should you not want to hang him up and get a little crazy with me, you can use him as a tray.
Yes, we were talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
So exciting.
Yeah, so just put some parchment down to cover up where you do want to put the food items, and use him as a serving tray. And you know, I have a cookie problem because I just keep going back to cookies. I obviously need to branch out in my desserts and pastries, but cookies are good and easy.
No fail.
Can't go wrong.
They'd be great. And of course it's milk and cookies on the sign, right? And
Yes.
it's just adorable. So this is something you can put on your wall. You can use it as a serving tray. And if you didn't want to put it on your wall, which by the way, it's very, very lightweight.
Yes.
You won't need wall anchors for this. You just need a smaller nail and it will hold it up just fine. So you won't have big holes in your wall. Additionally, you could put it on your mantle and set that up there. Put out your cookies for Santa plate over here. Add your, you know, just make an entire scene.
Put the nice greenery garland,
Yeah.
your stockings hanging down just off to the side underneath,
Oh my
and you've
gosh.
got a whole scene.
We have to get some pictures for you of this. Absolutely, we do, guys. It's just adorable.
It is.
I love it.
Okay, so that's my sign. And there is one more item that does go in this curation. It is your holly berries or red berry mini wreath / candle ring. And unfortunately, we forgot him. He somehow, either if he made it over, he is somewhere, but most likely he might have fallen out of our box when we were packing up to come over to film these videos. So he did not make it over.
Unfortunately, he did not. So we will insert a photo for you here of that. We just wanted to add a little greenery for you and put something out there so it's not just so red and white, but now you'll have that pops of green. It's lightly glittered. Same thing, take it outside, give it just a little shake when you receive it, and that will get off the majority of anything that fell off during transit. So that is version 3. And for those of you who were really writing and saying, please team, give us Christmas. We do have other pieces. We're showing you things that you can add to and decorate with your boxes. So in the holiday decor shop, which will be coming out for you if you're a really, really big Christmas lover and you want to expand on your curation, we have a set of, I think this is 4.
I believe it's a set of 4.
It's a set of 4 Santa napkins. I know. But I had to add them in because they were just so cute. And I couldn't resist them. And again, it's this entire nostalgia here for the winter. So like, again, so many people just said, please give us a little something that isn't just, you know, winter season, but is actually holiday specific. And so we thought we'd give one curation that did that for you. And we do need to share, fortunately and unfortunately, we are just about sold out. This one, honestly, we expect to be gone probably by tomorrow or the day after. So if you're watching this video and it's already sold out, we do apologize. This one went very, very fast.
It did.
And but we'll see, and if we can get our hands on any more, we absolutely will. However, I had to do a lot of finagling to get what I got for us. I think I had to make promises. Yeah, it was a whole thing. But so that's it. Versions 1, 2, 3, Winter Modern Farmhouse. Thank you again, as always, for staying with us, letting us talk about these things, watching us, and we love your feedback. Tell us what you'll do. How are you going to decorate with these? Are you a Christmas person, or are you just a little bit more of, yeah, I like the holiday, but not? We'd love to hear what you're going to do with them. Send us pics. We love that.
Yes.
So thank you so much for being with us, and we will see you again soon. Thanks.
Bye.